Guys, as you can see, we are now loaded into our potentially final game unless CatZ can make something happen. So let's just get right into it. Our first player here in the top left, it's going to be the Red Terran playing for Team Root. 1 game away from Premier League. It is going to be Kelazhur.
And his opponent in the bottom right-hand corner. Right now 1 game away from certain defeat. And being bullied by his teammates for ages and ages to come. It is none other than CatZ. And I want him to teach me the Ultralisk drop harass.
I wonder if that's even going to be a thing, you know. Maybe we'll
it
see.
was.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, but I mean, like, maybe CatZ is just gonna, like, in a move of desperation, load up one of those overlords with a single Ultralisk.
He installed that kind of bot software to have perfect micros. He can drop. Like,
oh yeah, I've seen that. To be fair, actually, the Ultralisk drop harass was actually wasn't it like back in Wings?
Way back in Wings.
So that's like when the Ultralisk was a really terrible unit.
Yeah. Well, it kind of always was.
To be honest, in the super late game.
Actually, a good question. Was it ever a good unit?
Yeah, if you're like 3 bases ahead.
Yeah, I guess. Like in Hollow Swarm, it has been kind of underwhelming. I know it's a lot of styles, especially.
You have to give it though. Like, it has insane damage. Like, if it actually gets on top of you, it has really good damage. But that's a problem. It's really hard to actually gap close versus Bio or Protoss for that instance.
Like, the thing is, it had some specific builds or styles rather, like, you know, the Leenock early one in the early Hollow Swarm with the upgrade links going to ultras,
like quick melee armor.
Exactly. But then we saw like some styles as well getting ultras as the kind of late game competition against Terran. The problem is though that we find ourselves in right now that ultras don't really trade that cost effectively. So we see right now, for instance, Legacy of the Void adding a lot more armor to them as a kind of result of it. But you know what? We are still not in Legacy of the Void.
No, not yet. It's gonna be here. #soon, TM.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, 2 years give or take.
Well, we do have the beta at least. Well, no, it's beta, yeah.
Yes. So I mean, had a bit of a feel up with that. Sort of, you know, fiddling around with the new units and stuff like that. Nonetheless, this is, you know, the final game, perhaps. It's
hopefully not though for CatZ's sake.
Yeah, hopefully not.
I would feel so bad for CatZ.
I mean, he's hard fought, barely made it through yesterday. So, you know, had to be relieved about that. And now he is here, already down 2 games in this best of 5. So it's gonna be, oh well, CatZ, are you gonna get it? He gets a very nice angle on this Reaper.
Yeah, that buys him time as well because now that Reaper has to kind of regenerate before it pokes him way too far. Well, Kelazhur is going to trust his micro, never mind.
And so did CatZ. He was like, okay, do I make an extractor? No, I'll make a spawn. No, I'll actually make an extractor.
Well, maybe he can pull a suppy and try to trap it. But
yeah, so 6 and
6
6/lucky. He's gonna lose a drone. Come on, CatZ, he can't be doing this. Is he gonna get this Reaper though? That's gonna be a very important pickoff. No, barely misses it.
Yeah, they scraped the armor, but it won't kill it. And well, the Reaper right now is just going to regenerate.
I feel like a wind could have actually killed it there.
Well,
the wind from the fall down that ledge.
Yeah, it's like fall damage. Like what? We don't have fall damage to StarCraft. Now you do.
Breaks his ankles.
It's like Valve.
Yeah, like
StarCraft.
You can't move. You can't be boosting the medevac and drop units at the same time because the velocity of the fall will actually hurt your units.
Wow. Getting way too specific.
Like suddenly the game gets some really complex in-game mechanics, like
exactly
the cover mechanic.
Like no one can play it. You have to have like a solid education in it to understand what's going on.
Yeah, like you can start taking cover behind units and stuff like that. But he's gonna swing in right again with this Reaper. Not really get any information this time. Speed is almost done as well, and Kelazhur probably aware of this. So, I mean, he's gonna be falling back with this Reaper for now.
It looks like we're going to see like the Hellbat Medevac Marine start coming out here because we still don't see a third. We don't see too many gases, and I mean we should see the armor coming out pretty soon if he wants to go for any Hellbats. Can still see Hellions, but very common to see that kind of armory. CatZ though decided to go for the Roach one, which is kind of a great counter action to any style that is going to push out with Hellions.
Kelazhur, is he going for the? Okay, because
yeah, he's going for the Hellbat Marine and Medevac, which is pretty actually pretty much of a it's pretty heavy pressure play. So if you don't deal in damage, remember you don't have any energy base and you don't have a third.
It's going to be a vast commitment in terms of resources here. Let's see behind this. CatZ. What's going on? He's got the third base. Baneling nest now being added. 7 roaches already on the way.
Yeah, did he scout enough though? That's a question. Because right now, if you look at the main base, he has seen virtually nothing. Although, with this Overlord, he's going to see the...
yeah, now he knows.
Yeah, he's going to see the medevac, so now he knows exactly how much pressure is going to arrive here.
I think he knows that there's going to be Hellbats with this.
Yeah, he should know.
So scan does go down. First roaches here. Very important, actually. Without these, CatZ would have been in a bit of trouble, but he's going to actually chase Kelazhur back. Needs to, of course, be mindful of this drop. Because, I mean, it could swing right up into the main. Hit that third, perhaps.
At the same time, though, CatZ has been building a lot of lings and roaches, and he's going for his own counter pressure.
Yeah, he stopped droning. He's got 34 drones.
Yeah, this is pretty much a semi-all-in. This is he has the third base, but no drones in it.
So there we go, the Banelings morphing in. So Ling, Bling, Roach all in. I remember GSL finals where I saw this.
Yeah.
And, well, there's a lot of Hellions on the ground, Marines as well, giving some time for these bunkers to finish up. So even if he busts down this wall, then I don't know if he's going to be able to bring down these bunkers. That's going to be the important part here. There we go. First 3 depots gone. Kelazhur heavily supply blocked. He's not going to be able to add more units to this. And it's all going to be to CatZ now. Can he follow this up enough? Can he punch his opponent with enough force to sort of stagger him? Because if Kelazhur can stabilize behind this, CatZ is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now this is very confusing for me. Kelazhur still hasn't made any Hellbats out of these Hellions. He kind of needs them at this point. But, well, we have a few Baileys coming in here, getting killed off. And they're not doing anything. Kills off the bunker, but these roaches aren't enough. And Kelazhur is making the hold right now. And he's actually up in workers right now.
Another set of Banelings make in and kill most of those Hellions. And now
no micro.
No, only a single Banshee and 2 Marines in this bunker. CatZ making the swing back that he needed. This is exactly that he needed to do in this map. These Lings, though, miscontrolled, attacking this bunker that's getting heavily repaired. He needs to be sending these up into the main or something. Because, I mean, he's actually still losing a lot. Kelazhur is still maintaining a lot of control, and the drop I was talking about earlier, that's actually hitting CatZ right now in that main with 4 Hellbats, and he's killed a lot of these drones, Alex.
Yeah, he's forcing a lot of the Lings back as well. Now Kelazhur is not taking any more damage in his natural.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool, actually, from Kelazhur. And, well, right now, CatZ is forced out of Kelazhur's base, and that was a very important drop.
Yeah, I mean, this was actually the saving grace here for Kelazhur. If he wasn't distracting CatZ with this, and also doing counter-economical damage, he would be in a world of trouble. But now, nonetheless, I think that's why CatZ wasn't actually paying attention there with those Lings. Because he was too focused here on the drop.
Well, the drop will run right into the main where there's only 3 workers. Just drop right on 1 poor drone, but we'll survive. And, well, right now, Kelazhur is just kind of regrouping here. But look at this. Tenshi right now, we see more Banshees coming out for Kelazhur as he's just going to add a lot of barracks. He's going to set up his army. And I think, to be honest, that Kelazhur, if he just macros out of this, it's going to be very difficult for CatZ because CatZ is still behind in workers. It's just that third base and engineering bay missing that
nice.
Working against Kelazhur.
Focus fired that first Hellbat as it dropped, by the way. So, got a 1-shot. 2 Banshees with Cloak that were back at home defense. Will engage with this Spore Crawler, but he's going to actually lose 1. Not paying attention there. CatZ, though, on the other hand, losing 2 Overlords in the middle of the map. No way to really defend these guys, so...
Yeah, a bit scrappy right now, this game. A lot of trades back and forwards.
Yeah, but the thing is here, though, because CatZ, look at this. 35 drones. Very weak economy, and he's actually making more units now. I think this is, like you said, you know, that position where you're sort of stuck... you want to be droning, but you can't, because the moment you stop making units, you get overrun. Yeah,
I feel the same. And, well, he's going to get in with a lot of Lings here, but, well, they're not being microed. There we go. Now they're being microed to kill off a lot of the workers, which he really needs at this point, because the Banshees have killed a few by themselves. Now focusing down that hatchery, and, well, CatZ is doing his best to hold it, but he's going to lose a lot of health on it, at least.
And both of these guys constantly attacking into each other's economy. Trading workers for workers, but CatZ just always behind. And this third base, getting lower and lower. He has the spores ready, but I mean, how do you stop this amount of Hellbats? He's only got a handful of Zerglings and 2 Roaches. That's literally it. Some more reinforcements now, though, from the natural. This is going to be very important. Lots of Lings, and even though Hellbats, of course, very good against those units, is going to buy a little time, and he's getting some good volleys off. But these Banshees really being worth their weight in gold right now versus these roaches.
Oh, they truly are, and right now, Banshees just deal so much damage. Kelazhur gets right on top of CatZ, and Tenshi, are we really seeing Kelazhur 3-0-ing CatZ again?
Yeah, man, I think it. Look at that, doubling his opponent right now in the worker count. He's constantly sending units across the map here, and CatZ taking more economical damage. So little anti-air left, even a third Banshee comes on here to join in the battle, and I think this is going to be it. I think Kelazhur once again just going to get that clean 3-0 versus CatZ, and there we have it. And Kelazhur makes it into Premier League, knocks down CatZ once again, thwarting his opportunity to get into Premier. And well, we'll see if we're going to hear back from him with